This Transmissions Trips to the Store video is brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Check out PrimeToys.net for all the newest Transformers and third-party figures. Also, don't forget to listen during the show for the discount code offered to Transmissions listeners. PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast, which you can check out at www.transmissionspodcast.com. Transmissions is sponsored by PrimeToys.net, collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TRANSMISSIONS at checkout for 10% off your order of all regularly priced Transformers toys. That includes Hasbro, Takara, and third party. All right, we are again Yoshi-less this week, unfortunately. But we will carry on. Jeremy, I'm going to start with you. What do you got this week?
Well, I got some candy.
Big window.
Oh, big window. Yeah, you need to see this. I got some candy, being Easter week.
Is that transforming candy?
It transforms into deliciousness in my mouth. And I don't have a lot this week. I got To All Are One number 8 and Lost Light number 4 from my comic store. I haven't been there in a few weeks. And then I took my kid to the library today, and I was just perusing the graphic novel section in the kids area where he was playing, and they had some Transformers stuff. Most of it was like the older IDW trades, but they had these two, and I checked them out so I could, I haven't actually read them. These are the Titan books from the UK. They say they're manga sized. I mean, they're smaller books, but it's a collection of a bunch of, let's see, where's that? Marvel UK 233 through 227, 251 through 254, 235 through 236. I don't know why they're out of order. 240 and 245 through 247 in this one, and then the other one has a bunch too. I'm not gonna read them all out, but it's just, I haven't read them. At a free way to read some older comics. They're black and white. I think these are some of the types of things that for that UK re-release that we aren't able to get in the US that John Paul Beauvais colored for whoever's doing them. So
I'm confused.
What?
Did you buy these?
No, I checked them out of the library.
So you stole them?
No, I borrowed them. I will return them within the month.
This is trips to the store, not trips to the library. You must now keep these. This is part of the contract you signed when you appear in trips to the store.
Darryl, I thought you living in socialist Canada, you would endorse libraries and share.
We have libraries, and I like them. They are great places to go and learn. But if you take something from there and you show it on this part of the program, it is now yours. You must keep it.
I'm trying to encourage people to go to their libraries, and
they should. They should go to their libraries, read the books there. Take them out, read them. Don't come on this show.
You just upset because I broke my 3-week streak of having toys.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Those are good UK stories. This Aspects of Evil, I remember that. That's a good UK story. So those are good ones.
Cool. So that's all I got.
I'm surprised you had Transformers comics in your library, your local library.
It was a very small selection, but like I said, it was just the older IDW stuff, a couple of the Titan trades, and these smaller ones.
That's still impressive. That's more than zero.
Yeah.
Which is what I expect in most libraries, to have zero Transformers comics.
They had a pretty big graphic novel section.
Cool. All right, I'm going to go next because Daryl's going to go last. Perusing my Toys R Us, I found a relatively new toy, which was surprising. Titans
Holy
Return Megatron.
It's out of the box.
It is. It has been played with and transformed a few times. He's Headmaster there, or Titan Master, I should say. He's a triple changer because he is a pre-tool of Blitzwing. Plane mode, terrible. Tank mode, okay. Robot mode, okay. Fusion cannon, come on, guys. You couldn't have made this part black instead of gray?
Or make
Come
it where
on.
you could just flip it around so it's not hollow.
Yeah. That's a disappointment. But other than that, it's a pretty good figure. So, there you go. Megatron.
Yeah, like they're asking in the chat, how about your MP Grimlock? Is that still in the box?
No comment. That's Megatron. Not an MP sized or styled Megatron. Just the regular old Generations Titans Return Megatron. That's all I got. So let's move it on to Darryl.
You didn't steal anything from the library?
I did not. I did not steal Megatron from the library or the Toys R Us. I actually paid money for them.
You know, I
Good,
think that's all
good.
the time we have for trips to the store this week.
I too got some newish Titans Return figures. I was in, where the hell was I? I can't remember. I was not in town. I was working at a way doing some fixing of a machine in another city, and I was like, you know what? There's a Toys R Us just around the corner. I'm going to go check it out. Lucky I did. I found Perceptor.
Oh,
Nice.
So Titans Return Perceptor. He's not as good as I thought he was going to be. His plastic feels like shit, but you know, his transformation's okay. I'm hoping I did this wrong, but that just looks terrible to me. So
I would think that would be it's more centered in.
yeah. So if you're not watching the video, which I hope to God there's a reason you're not watching the video, you're probably blind or something. But you should watch the video. The microscope that becomes like the shoulder cannon on Perceptor sticks like 2 inches out from the back of his body, and it's a little ridiculous.
In
So
the chat,
I'm
they're saying turn it around.
well, yeah, but it still sticks out way too far. And you put it over, but then it doesn't look right. Like, it's a little centered, but you're supposed to have, like, I don't think this is supposed to be the front of it, right? So I don't know. It is centered, but still, maybe it's just too big. Anyway, it is actually a working microscope, but it's I like the original Perceptor. It's pretty shitty.
You
was it
can
like
close up-
10x?
You can get
Yeah,
close up with the Titan Master head.
Yeah. The Titan Master head, now that you mention it, this one here, it was like so stuck in the body that it actually popped the head of the Titan Master off. So I've had to really just kind of set it in the hole that's in the body. Just, it doesn't really work properly. I'm gonna have to mess with it a bit. Maybe I'll have to scrape away some plastic and mod it a bit just to get it to sit in there properly. But yeah, it's definitely not the best one out of the bunch so far that I've found. But luckily, while I was at the same Toys R Us, I found this one. This is Cup, and Cup is way better than Perceptor. But yeah, again, his plastic is a little bit better, but I don't know. It's something about it seems like soapy. It's not quite good. And the wheels though on him, I was messing with the wheels, and the wheels are really light and like they feel brittle almost. I don't like them. They're not solid at all. But other than that, he's a pretty good figure. I picked him up this week. This was after we had recorded, obviously, and we had mentioned and we had gotten the news about the Takara version being gray and having official images of it and whatnot. And so that kind of sold it for me. I was going to wait and see what Takara had done, and I wasn't really sold on the gray one. But this one here, he looks pretty good, and he'll do for a new version of Cup. But I have to say that Generations Cup from a couple years ago, that's still my number one Cup for now. I have the iGear head on it, so if that kind of puts it in perspective for you, because the original head that came with it was junk. So that one still is like that's the Cup level for me. And I do have one older figure. I picked this one up from my local comic store. This is, I'm going to catch some shit for this. This is Beast Wars character. This is Baboom.
Baboom.
Baboom. That's his name.
Turns into a baboon.
Yes, and a fucking tank thing, like a missile launching, platform. He's complete. I've got his gun and both of his missiles, and he's pretty badass looking, actually. He's neat. I've transformed him. He's got a significant amount of gold plastic in there, so I'm being pretty gentle as I mess around with him. But no, he's been fun to mess around with. His face sculpt, I know you can't really see it on the camera there, but it looks pretty gnarly. He's pretty mean.
And he's very angry.
Yes.
He was never on the show, for anyone who didn't watch Beast Wars.
That makes him better for me. So I've been messing with him. He's kind of fun, but no, he's just kind of neat to get an older figure that's, kind of neat. But yeah, that's what I picked up this week. I want to share a pro tip with people, and I don't know whether anybody caught it. A little while ago, I put it on Twitter. I tweeted out a picture of my daughter was playing with this figure. This is the extra G1 Metroplex I have. I built him from a bunch of spare parts that I had lying around, and I kind of fixed him up. I don't have hands for him. So I know there's a lot of people out there that might have a Metroplex out there that doesn't have any hands. No G1 Metroplex, of course. If, in fact, if I'm talking about something that you can relate to, a lot of people out there now have leftover Combiner Wars hands. They fit. They fit really, really well. So you take them out, you make them their hands, and guess what? They fit really well, and now you can put them in there, and your Metroplex has got some hands again.
And they're pretty much to scale.
Yes, they are. They look really good. So, yeah. So if you're looking for some hands out there, yes, they're not perfect, but guess what? Now your Metroplex has hands, and he doesn't look ridiculous. So, no, there you go. Little pro tip for anybody out there with leftover hands. I don't know what to do with these hands. I got the add-on kits because, they look better, but I got all these spare parts. There you go.
All right. Well, that's a nice tip. Get some Combiner Wars hands for your G1 Metroplex. And that'll do it for Trips to the Store. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next time. As always, don't forget our sponsor, PrimeToys.net, collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TRANSMISSIONS at checkout for 10% off your order of all regularly priced Hasbro, Takara, and third-party transforming figures. That's all for us. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out our website, transmissionspodcast.com, www.transmissionspodcast.com. You can get all access to all our shows, all our weekly podcasts. We do 2 podcasts every week. We do a Transmissions. That's the main show. That's all toy focused. That's what Trips to the Store is part of. Then we do Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all comics and media, all the Transformers media that you like to consume and enjoy and watch and read. So check us out there, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Later.